Let's see, 18. Waiting for it to get to, like, once it hits 10 seconds, I'm going to go in. 12, 11, 10, go. The Alhena refueling station has an exclusive contract to supply ships on the front with deuterium. As per the contract we signed with your government, it is your obligation to protect us. It's all spelled out in Section C, Subsection 12, Addendum 2.5a, Paragraph 12, Revision Note 4.7. Have someone in your government check the contract if you don't believe me. Oh, this guy's pleasant. I run the deuterium refueling station in orbit of Alhena 1. It would be a great little business if I wasn't always under attack by the true way. These tanks can't take a lot of damage, and your government promised to defend my station in exchange for deuterium to supply your ships in the war zone. So get over here and do some protecting. This mission will fail if the deuterium supply tanks are destroyed. And only one emblem again, but you get deuterium surplus, which really freaking helps, especially if you're in a big-ass motherfucker like this. Respond to distress signal. And again, I'm going to be busting out saucer separation and fighter cover. It's really useful when you can turn your ship into its own little battle group. Which, again, that goes in line with what we know of the Galaxy class. Captain, we've arrived at the source of the distress signal. Records indicate that the deuterium refueling station here has agreed to resupply our fleets. In this sector, Starfleet is paying for the deuterium, but in addition, the station is authorized to ask our ships for assistance, providing the requests are reasonable. Borks, the station administrator, is hailing us, sir. You want me to put the message on screen? Yeah, I'm tripping over myself again. Fine. Let's see. Finally! When I ask for help, I expect to get it. That's part of our deal. Or does your government think it can fight the war without deuterium? Without the assistance of honest businessmen like myself, you'd be stuck in space dock. Except not. Ever since I agreed to do business with Starfleet, my station has been under constant attack. Deuterium storage tanks aren't cheap to replace, you know. And neither are mercenary, that is fully licensed and bonded security personnel. Yeah, right. This whole crazy idea is costing me a fortune, and now the True Way are back, again, and they're trying to blow up my tanks, again! So why don't you power up those shiny weapons of yours and do something? Acknowledge. Alright, I want to take this guy out fast. Fortunately, you can repair these things yourself, so... It's a good idea to stick close to one and keep an eye on its life bar.
Target's shields have failed.
Helps so much being able to do this. Like in a one-on-one fight, it's more or less a waste of time, but
Target's shields have failed.
more enemy ships approaching at high warp. 30 seconds to contact. Okay, you're good.
Target's shields have failed.
You're good. You're suffering a little, but not much. These guys will also stay fairly close to the deuterium tank, so be cautious when you shoot them, because they will die on these things. They will do their best to do that. And it's always annoying, so watch it. This guy's going to get right next to this thing so that when he dies, it's going to hurt. So I'm going to share my shields. Then I'm going to unleash a can of whoop-ass on him. And then he flew away. God damn it.
Target's shields have failed.
Ah. Did that hit him? I couldn't tell. I guess it did, because he suddenly got really screwed over. Ooh, something I can sell. So now the big guy is going to warp in and try to pick a fight with me, and he's going to fail miserably. You should have left when you had the chance. Your deaths will be meaningless and quickly forgotten. Blah, blah, blah. So now this guy's going to show up in a Keldon, and if you remember the first, I'm going to heal you. If you remember the first footage I uploaded from Star Trek Online, you know Keldons are bad news. Then I was fighting one in a Defiant, and it wiped the floor with me. I was lucky to survive. Yeah, it's going to take more than that to take me out. Have some more fighters.
Left shield failing.
Yeah, restore my shields, asshole. You've got no chance. You can see him spawning photonic Gaylors. Basically, just concentrate your fire on the Keldon until they're dead. They're not much of a threat. And once you've defeated all the enemies, you can take your fill of deuterium from all three of these things. Deuterium is an isotope of hydrogen, which means that it's everywhere, which means that it's pretty stupid that this is the only place you can get it. But that's neither here nor there. I'm impressed that you managed to prevent the destruction of the entire fuel supply. I do this every day. Although it's going to cost me a fortune to repair the damage that the True Way did before you stop them. They didn't do shit. As per our agreement, you may take any fuel supplies that you need. I will record the transaction and send an invoice to your government, with a small surcharge for additional costs, of course. Before I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to call the saucer back here. There we go. And I'm going to stack this here, and I believe I'm going to get an extra one. Oh, it only stacks to 5. Okay, that's kind of weird when like the batteries now stack over 4. Okay, whatever. It's not like it's too inconvenient. So, give me my extra deuterium surplus. So I should have 3 there. Yeah, now I have 7 deuterium surplus now. I'm fairly well stocked. I don't use it often, but you know, I tend to save it for when it's really, really necessary. Was that incoming hail? Defense contract? 19 hours. Okay, whatever. And that is pretty much the only mission that is worth a damn in the 8 Eridani block. That's it. You know, unless you count the featured episodes. That's the only daily that's worth taking. On a daily basis, even. So is there anything ready to turn in? Trailer system. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't need your freaking thanks. Hate your guts, Franklin Drake. The hell is this? Salvage dispute? The hell is this?